Salutations, family. Welcome back to the Purple Crown Goddess Tarot. I am the Purple Crown Goddess, Nakia Monique, and today I'm going to be doing a love reading for you guys. Today I'm doing it blind eye style, where I have labeled each envelope 1 through 12, shuffled up a little homemade deck with all 12 zodiac signs, assigned each of the cards to an envelope blindly, and then put them in the envelope and sealed the envelope. Okay, so I've decided this rising that by the time I get to reading 12, I will unstuff the cards so that at the end of video 12. And I'm going to start stuffing the cards in video 1, okay? So that we can all see who I'm reading for and my process and everything, okay? So, like I said, today is a love reading. Divine feminine energies are over here, represented by the clear quartz. Divine masculine energies over here, represented by the lapis lazuli. All right. So, if you're here for a relationship, then take the energies as they may come out. I use he and she. Most people do. I mean, that's really the only way I can figure out to read for divine feminine, divine masculine energies, okay? Now, if you're here for a relationship, my advice is to still see what energies resonate with you, what energies resonate with your partner, okay? But most importantly, as an individual, feel the energies out, divine feminine, divine masculine, on both sides, so that balance can be obtained within the heart space, and then we are able to attract healthy relationships and healthy circumstances within our relationships on a vibrational level, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this reading. Thank you, Most High God, Divine Mother and Father. Thank you so much for your messages. Thank you for allowing me to be a conduit of your messages. Thank you for allowing your messages to be clear. Thank you for allowing the viewer to receive secret synchronicity so that they know and understand without a shadow of a doubt that each message that they received is for them, divinely orchestrated by you for them. I thank you for healing. I thank you for unity. I thank you for our eyes being open to self. I thank you for less fingers being pointed outward and more fingers being pointed inward, so that we can nurture the parts of us that are hurting, that feel abandoned, that feel broken, that feel neglected, and attract in healthy partnerships. Thank you so much, Divine Mother and Father. So it is. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Okay, so the mirror aspect of the relationship will be right here. And you'll see how I do it. It's a reading style that came to me during a meditation years ago. And when I first started on YouTube, that's what I was doing, was reading tarot. So, thank you, Most High God. Thank you, Mother. Show us what is in the mind. So we're going to pull mirrors for the mind, the crown chakra, the heart chakra, and the sacral chakra, okay? Then this is the mind, the heart, and the sacred area of where the relationships of masculine and feminine tend to intertwine. Of course, they intertwine at all 8 chakras, but this is what we're focusing on here in this reading, okay? Show me the mirror of the mind for card number 9. Mirror of the mind, mirror of the heart. Thank you, Most High God. Mirror of the heart. Mirror of the sacral chakra. Okay. Okay. Let's see. right here in the heart space, we have the crown chakra. In the crown chakra, we have balance. Yes. This is traditionally the temperance card. And at the sacral chakra, we have a dedicated effort. I like this flow of energy. Let's see. What is mirroring the temperance card? Giving and receiving. This is beautiful. Masculine and feminine here. Energies look to be very balanced. Giving and receiving. Yes, right? Then on the other side here, we literally have giving and receiving. So the thoughts are pretty fair. They're pretty balanced. This is what is being mirrored between this partnership. This is really, really beautiful. Even on an individual level, that's the type of mirror that you truly want to see in a reading. A crown chakra in the heart space, mirroring. Ooh, this is so good. I can tell that whoever this is right here, of course you know because you're watching the video, whoever this is right here is, you've been doing the spiritual work. And if you're in a relationship, your partner has too. Okay? That's beautiful. Now, what's this? Yes, see, I saw that blue border and I was feeling like, oh my goodness. But this is really, really good. Healing begins and seek the truth. You know, there is a lot of healing energy here in this connection. Now, in the sacred area, we see the dedicated effort, and it is mirrored with simply love. Another 6. This is really good energy right here. I love it. I love it. Lots of major energy. Lots of big energy, right? So traditionally, this would be the 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. All right? Now, with this mirror here between masculine and feminine energies, I'm seeing balance, I'm seeing joy, I'm seeing building, mental building, spiritual building, knowledge exchanges, growth mentally, and in the heart space. I'm seeing a respect for the sexual energy exchange. So the relationship sexually, if there is one, with another person, or whether the sexual energy be respected and harnessed with self, it is respected and it is looked at as a gift. You know, 646, that's a very sandwichy type of number, you know, and it sticks out to me. Now, I'm going to pull the energies for the divine feminine, then the divine masculine. Oh, no. I don't know why I have it like this, but we're going to keep it like this because I've been using my Kemetic Tarot to read for the masculine energies. But for some reason, when I was setting up this, the table for you guys, this is what it was. Energies for divine feminine. Card number 9. Thank you, Divine Mother and Father. Thank you. Energies for divine feminine. Divine feminine. This energy looks like you can go through some things sometimes, but guess what? You keep on moving. You keep moving forward. I'm seeing that there was a lot of heartache that has happened or taken place, or some situations that left you feeling a little bit defeated, a little bit burdened. But it was those experiences that led you to becoming the Queen of Wands. Okay? becoming the Queen of Wands has also helped you to understand how to move in such a way that you don't have to put in too much effort. You don't have to put it overexert yourself for the return that it is that you deserve. Okay? And that's what I'm getting from that Nine of Pentacles energy. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands I see here. It shows that you've been doing a lot of spiritual work. And it's been hard, but now it's time to lay the burdens down now. And I see that a lot here with this mirror. If there is a partnership, there has been a lot of assistance and a lot of growth on the masculine aspects as well. Energies for Divine Masculine. Thank you so much. Thank you, Most High God. I get the feel of Imposter Syndrome. The masculine aspect feeling like they are not who they say they are. Or the masculine energy is feeling, it's giving me that vibe so far. But you are who you say you are. Masculine energy. Thank you, Divine Mother and Father. Energies for the masculine. What's that? Imposter syndrome. Not looking at how you really are showing up in the world. Not able to see how you really show up in the world. And that's okay. That's more cards than I wanted. Lots of twos over here on the masculine energy, okay? Two of Swords, 2, 1, 21 the world. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. Let's see what's out here. Look. This masculine energy is, I get this feeling of, I don't really know if I am who the feminine energy says I am. You know, all these things is too much. I just don't really know. Like, how does she know that I am this and that? One thing that I realized is that when I was healing on my twin flame journey, I realized that I had been thinking that I was the feminine energy, right? Because I look more like this. But what I found was that I am really energetically more this energy. Okay, so it's a need here to understand energy and not just go by titles, catchy titles. You know, this, I feel like I'm speaking to a female masculine energy very strongly, because it almost seems as if you're trying to, and you don't have to be, you're not always, like, all female masculine energies are not trying to be a man, you know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense. A masculine energy is an energy of movement, an energy of giving, okay? And sometimes this giving can come so far out of balance that what you receive is not always what you feel you should be receiving. And so when that happens, it can cause you to doubt what you're giving. And it's almost like when you see people trying to sell a house and you're like, man, they got that house is priced too high. That house is way too expensive. They need to come down off that price some. You know, I'm getting that feeling of, well, I've been trying to sell this for $5, but it won't move. So I'm just going to drop the price to $1. It's not about the price. It's about your energetic investment. Okay, we've all seen people buy shenanigans and tomfoolery for thousands, millions, billions of dollars, right? So it's not just that we want to try to make people, it's not that we just want to try to make people buy shenanigans for cheap, for expensive, right? But what we do want to do is recognize that what we are contributing to the world is worthy. That's what we have to do. Recognize that what we are contributing to the world is a worthy gift to the world, so that we then can receive. Okay? And that is toxic femininity. It can be seen in that way when we are giving more than we're receiving. Once you give a little, and give yourself a moment to pause, exude a little bit of patience, okay? A little bit of spiritual tenacity. Build that space where you were looking for external validation, and validate yourself from within with this Simply Love. Yes. Flow. That's very good here at the sacred area. Flow. Because the sacral area is associated with water. Water is associated with emotions, right? And so the flow is needed here. Ooh, the flow here in the sacred area is going to generate so much love. So much love. Look, the Hierophant here with teach. The magician here with manifest. Okay, in the heart space, which I was feeling this major energy, even though it was just the smaller, lower arcana, okay? Excuse me. Now, you can see yourself however you would like to see yourself. Take the blindfold off. Take the blindfold off. Find balance between your higher mind, which this Ace of Swords here, all the aces are always the dopest cards, because they trump every other card for me, because the aces represent a gift from God, directly from God to you. So this is a new mind here. This is a gift of a new mind. Sword, sword, sword. You know, this is the gift from the Most High that is telling you, put your mind at ease, you know. This doesn't have to be this way. See yourself the way that I see you, which is beautifully made. I created you, you know. You've got options. Indeed, you've got options in how you want to go about your next move in your love situation. But whatever move you make sure that you make a move that identifies you as worthy, okay? That identifies you as worthy. Okay, now let's pull the Romance Angels for the mirror as well for this card number 9. Thank you so much to my mother and father. It's like I'm seeing this feminine heart, this energy over here, as like being a closed heart, and that's why those swords are stuck there. It's like target practice. A closed heart is like target practice. I want to pull a few. Worth waiting for, honeymoon, wedding, new love, and pay attention to the red flags. This is the red flag. This lower purse here, the one that she's holding in her hand, this one that's floating up in the sky, these are the red flags right here. The closed heart, that's a red flag, okay? These are all red flags. That is what leads to this energy of the Ten of Swords, okay? Understanding the mirror between masculine and feminine, understanding that both energies are really mirroring each other, that you get to see a lot about yourself in your partnerships, in your relationships, okay? Now, there is an energy of coming together, all right? But I'm also being shown like a stop sign, a stoplight. I'm being shown a stoplight. And what I'm seeing is don't Just because you're on this road and you're with the right person, or you're driving the right car, or whatever the circumstances are that you deem to be right, okay? Just because you're in those situations doesn't mean that you don't slow down for a yellow light and stop for red, okay? Pay attention to the red flags. And these red flags are truly, they have a lot to do with emotions and how you're feeling, and listening and valuing your partner's words, okay? I've noticed that too often times our partners will tell us something and we'll hear them and we could take offense in some way, right? Instead of hearing what our partner is actually saying, okay? Pay attention to those cues that our partners are giving us, okay? Getting to know each other is right underneath pay attention to the red flags. So that's definitely what it is. Underneath that is give your relationship a chance. This new love is an energy that is coming from this balance of giving and receiving. It's not coming from this fearful place of imposter syndrome, of thinking that one is not good enough, okay? It's coming from this space of, I know I am. I am that I am, okay? And that inner knowing is what generates and brings these opportunities in this physical form. These opportunities that you don't have to work so hard. That's why the imposter syndrome is here, because it's almost just like, well, I didn't work that hard. I've never worked so lightly and effortlessly ever. And I'm getting all these rewards. I don't know. Is it good? Is it right? Is it supposed to be? Yes, that's how flow works. You're supposed to be able to do minimal effort and gain back way more than you could imagine, because that's how karma works. It's like you send out your good energy. It touches one person, then two people, then 4, then 16, and so on and so forth, you know? And then so what you gave comes back with interest. And that's why it feels easy. It's not that you're getting something that you didn't pay for. You did pay for it. It's just been paid forward. Pull the energies for the Divine Feminine. Energies for Divine Feminine. Illumination with that Queen of Wands fits perfectly. Disruption and hunger. I do see the energy of a cleanse, a fast, disrupting the flow of the negative thoughts. This 10 of Swords is what I really saw. Disruption of the patterns that weren't serving. And paying more attention to things that you can actually control. And understanding the cues of your spirit as well. Spiritual cues. Things like spiritual cues are things like strong emotions. Have you ever noticed that sometimes somebody can be laughing really, really hard, and you'll pause and look at them to wait to see if they are laughing or if they are really upset, right? This is because those spiritual cues come in with us in different ways. They're not always super negative. Like anger is definitely a flag from the divine. It's asking you, hey, pay attention to this moment, okay? Anger is one of those energies that tends to help you remember something that happened in a certain situation. And that certain thing helps to develop you spiritually in the long run if you are able to recognize it, okay? The hunger, the deficit, hunger and sweetness together. I'm seeing that there is a desire for some type of deeper bond, a deeper connection on the divine feminine side. But you've got to be able to make room for it and feel that space of hunger with the sweetness on your own. Surrender to being able to give and receive with self, okay? Within the heart space, the sacred marriage between masculine and feminine within self. That's very important. The energies and emotions on the divine masculine side. energies and emotions on the divine masculine side. Things you want to discuss in this reading, Most High. That's a lot. I'm going to look at them all. I think that chunk bopped out just so that I could see loneliness here. A lot of decisions feel like they're being made alone. Like this world card, it feels like a party going on outside, but really feeling like I'm in a little bubble all on my own. Let's see what else is here. Look at this. This is really good. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. This is not imposter syndrome. Like, you are not an imposter is what I want to say. This is showing me imposter syndrome, but you are not an imposter. It's just that you are learning through challenges, period. So laugh at them. I feel good when I can help others. Continue to help others. That's what you're doing now anyway. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. It's in reverse. No matter whether you have love upright or love in reverse, it's love, okay? The issue is coming in here, again, with these red flags. With these red flags here, okay? Of not valuing yourself or understanding who it is that you are supposed to be supporting. This is really heavy energy over on the masculine side. More lighthearted, moving energy on the feminine side. So, as we understand, the feminine is the receiver. So, the feminine is receiving and she's in flow, okay? When the masculine, this masculine energy needs to learn how to receive and give in a lot more flow, because this here with all the heaviness over here is showing me that there may be an issue with receiving. You know, maybe there's a problem with trying to do things alone, figure out a way to do it alone, because one thing that I've noticed that gives itself to toxic masculinity is when men or masculine energies think that they have to provide, they have to do everything alone. But it seems like this energy over here is willing to be in partnership, friendship, service, you know, laugh at things. You grow together while you can. It's way better to have 4 hands working on a project than just 2, you know, because then sometimes somebody else might have to walk away from that project for a moment because of life itself. So allow your partner to give to you so that you can give to it. That's how it works. And also understanding that the truest giving and receiving comes from the Most High God. It must be connected to source, because this looks like a mental blockage here, and that's why the Ace of Swords shows up as well. So under love, we have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Yes, look at how you not receiving sends out the energy of rejection. And since you're sending out energies of rejection with your lower partnerships, it creates this rejection from the universe on period. Okay, so let's pull angelic assistance for the masculine energy. That flipped out fast. Surrender with Archangel Zaphael. And look, romance here, and it landed right here in the middle. Archangel Zaphael. Like, surrender to this partnership. If it is a relationship, or whether it be with self, surrender to the ability to hear your higher self, divine feminine energy, okay, and respond to it with your actions, divine masculine energy, okay. Then we have Archangel Uriel, Raziel, and Zaphael again. Okay, divine masculines who are watching this video, look up Archangel Zaphael and see in what ways understanding that angelic energy can assist you through this energy. All right, because we've got abundance, intuition, and compassion. So we've got a lot of empathy and compassion here on this side. So being able to see the roles in which you play and how they affect other people will be very helpful in gaining a mental leg up and actually receiving this gift from the divine, which is a new thought. At the bottom of the deck, we have meditation, which that is going to help you to understand this gift of empathy that may be cultivated. There we go. In you. Okay, angelic assistance for divine feminine. Angel of families at the bottom. Okay, so romance and families, this is a really good connection here. It just needs a little bit of tweaking in the giving and receiving. Okay, goddess of the awakening. Okay, this is similar to this here, because like I said, this divine masculine is waking up to who they are becoming spiritually, which is an empath or something along those those lines of empathy and compassion. It's a true awakening for this person, the masculine here, to try to understand who they are and stop thinking less of themselves. Angel of manifestation here. Your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. That's why you got that Knight of Pentacles there. The angel of guidance. A renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. Angel of support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. Yes. And God of reflections. The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. Hence why we even have this type of reading. The mirror, the flame in the mirror. So I hope that this reading has been of assistance for you all. I hope that it has. If it has, let me know. Until next time, family, continue to vibrate love and vibrate well. Peace.